The world's oceans, vast and enigmatic, are never short of wonders, but something curious is happening in their depths, something that has brought a chill to even the most seasoned oceanographers. Deep-sea fishes, denizens of a realm we can scarcely comprehend, are appearing on the surface. These creatures, adapted for crushing pressure and perpetual darkness, are being found in the most unlikely of places, gasping for air and bathed in sunlight. It's a sight that has sparked both awe and fear, leading many to ask, is this a harbinger of ecological collapse, a sign of a planet in peril? Or is there a more nuanced explanation, a mystery hidden within the ocean's depths? Today, we embark on a journey into the abyss to unravel the truth behind this deep-sea exodus. Our planet, as we know, is warming, and while we experience the effects on land, it's easy to forget that the oceans, vast and deep, are also feeling the heat. But unlike us, the inhabitants of the deep have nowhere to escape to. The deep sea, once a haven of frigid stability, is gradually warming. This rise in temperature, coupled with a decrease in dissolved oxygen, is creating an environment increasingly hostile to the creatures that call it home. Imagine a slow, suffocating squeeze, the very water you rely on becoming thin and unbreathable. This is the reality facing deep-sea fishes. They're adapted to thrive in a very specific set of conditions, and as those conditions change, their survival is threatened. Faced with an unlivable home, some species may be driven to seek refuge in shallower, cooler waters. The ocean floor, far from being a static landscape, is a dynamic environment shaped by powerful geological forces. Volcanic eruptions, often occurring unseen in the deep, can spew forth molten rock and noxious gases, instantly transforming the surrounding waters into a deadly cocktail. Earthquakes, too, can trigger underwater landslides and tsunamis, wreaking havoc on the deep-sea ecosystem. Imagine, if you will, a city suddenly shaken to its core, its foundations crumbling and its inhabitants sent scrambling for safety. This is the scale of disruption that geological events can inflict upon the deep sea. For fish living in these tumultuous regions, surfacing may be the only chance of survival, a desperate bid to escape the chaos unfolding below. Sadly, the plight of these deep-sea refugees cannot be divorced from our own actions. We, as a species, have left an indelible mark on even the most remote corners of our planet, and the deep sea is no exception. Pollution, in its many insidious forms, is seeping into the abyss, poisoning the very waters that sustain life. Plastics, chemicals, and agricultural runoff are creating a toxic soup that threatens to choke the life out of our oceans. Overfishing, driven by insatiable demand, is decimating fish populations at an alarming rate, disrupting the delicate balance of the deep-sea food web. And if these weren't enough, we are now turning our attention to the mineral riches of the ocean floor, with deep-sea mining poised to become the next frontier of resource extraction. The noise, the light, the disturbance, all these can disrupt the delicate balance of the deep sea, driving creatures to flee their homes in search of safety. While the evidence overwhelmingly points to human impact as the primary driver of this unusual phenomenon, the ocean, in its vastness, still holds many secrets. Could there be other factors at play, natural cycles we are yet to fully comprehend? Perhaps certain species of deep-sea fish undertake periodic migrations to shallower waters, driven by ancient instincts we are only beginning to glimpse. Or maybe there are subtle shifts in ocean currents driven by climate change that are redistributing nutrients and altering the deep-sea ecosystem in ways we are yet to decipher. The ocean is a complex and interconnected system, and its mysteries run deep. This surfacing of deep-sea creatures, while alarming, could also be a sign that the ocean is trying to tell us something, to warn us of the changes afoot. It's a stark reminder that we still have much to learn about the world beneath the waves, and that our actions have far-reaching consequences. The appearance of deep-sea fishes on the surface is a stark and unsettling reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet. Whether driven by climate change, geological upheaval, or human interference, their plight is a call to action. It's a plea to understand the delicate balance of the deep sea and to protect it from further harm. These creatures, once hidden in the abyss, have become unlikely ambassadors for a world unseen. Their message is clear: the health of our oceans is inextricably linked to our own. Let us heed their warning and work towards a future where both humanity and the denizens of the deep can thrive.